Hi friends, I am your YouTube blogger Joel John J and watch Joel John J YouTube channel. Press the subscribe icon below. And in this video, we are going to see the three-way path to learn English and excel in English communication skill. This is not for someone who doesn't know English. This is for someone who knows English, but feels that you are not fluent in English. You are unable to give a public presentation. You are unable to get selected for a job on interview. You are missing out your promotions. You may be from an IT background. You may be from an engineering background or commerce background. But when you go for promotions, as English is being a language which is universally spoken, in most of the MNCs they look for excellent English communication skill when they want to promote a person. So there is not a it's not a big mantra or it's not something to work hard to learn. It's a very easy three-way path I can give you if you are able to understand English at some level. And excellence is something which we have to keep on learning and remember practice space. So this there are it's just a three mantra. One is listen to good English, read good English, start speaking and writing. If you want to improve your written communication as well, good English, this will automatically come when you start once you start to listen English to good English, and once you start to read good English, speaking and writing follows. So now I will tell you what to listen and how to listen. Listen to English channels, TV channels like it's BBC, CNN, and NDTV. So these are some of the channels, and select the program which you are interested in. And also the program should be on a time when you are free. On most of the time, if you are not free on a day, don't listen itself. Just omit it. Don't increase your attention. On your free time, select a particular program which is of your interest and listen to that. On that time, make sure that you don't have any disturbance. I mean to say that you should be alone when you watch it. If you have your family members, you will be distracted. If you have your pet animals, you will be distracted. Without any distraction, put your full concentration on what you listen. Initially, there will be words which you don't understand. There will be phrases which you don't understand. Don't worry about them. Have a notepad and pen. Note it down. What are all the things you don't understand? And once the show is over, go to Google and search for the meaning, search for the pronunciation, and start learning. And also, YouTube is a wonderful source. You have plenty and plenty. You have conversational English, you have conversational and you have various types of conversations, office communications, travel communications. In all these, you will increase your word power. You will have the words and their meanings given. And one excellent channel in YouTube is Learn English by Neharika. Let's Learn English by Neharika. All those. Most probably Neharika will be the host, and recently there are also 2 to 3 people who are doing that. They are doing excellent job. They are very that's a very useful channel to increase your word power. And uh, those who are from Tamil Nadu would be knowing about Madan Gauri, who is one of the top YouTube bloggers in India. Now he is also having a English channel called Madan Gauri English for SEO reasons. Earlier it was Irvog. His Gauri name changed on the reverse way, and now he has changed it for SEO purposes. I have videos about SEO as well. If you have time, click on my photo or search as JOELJOHNJ. Joel John J. Go to my channel, click on the videos tab. Those videos also you can watch. And once you start doing this, once you start listening to that, if you have interest on history, watch history channel in TV. And if you are someone who is much interested with animals, watch Animal Planet. If you are a person who is discovery oriented, watch discovery channels. What are all the channels you like with. And once you start concentrating on listening, and also have the volume less, because when you have less volume, you will concentrate more on what you listen, and this also will improve your listening skills. And once your word power increases automatically when you start making notes, and when you start searching in the Google for the meanings and start improving. For learning grammar, you have to search as English grammar videos in YouTube. There's no other go. Or you can watch English grammar learning programs in TVs. In TVs, the hardest part is you won't have enough time to be available, and also you have to be available on that particular time to watch that particular program. But when with the YouTube era nowadays, TV channels are available in YouTube, so you can at any time you can watch your favorite program. So search for English learning videos, and also have videos like when to use which verb, which pronoun, those kinds of videos. When you start listening repeatedly, you will English language will automatically increase. And also one of the main thing is subject verb agreement, tenses, because when a native English speaker hears us, he'll found it very odd when we miss out grammar to understand, because in our mother tongue we won't miss out grammar, right? If someone speaks our own mother tongue with an incorrect grammar, we won't be able to understand, we will misunderstand. When something is said on past, we'll say that it's over, we'll think that it's over instead of present or instead of future. But when that happens in future, when the same person says, "Hey, I told you already, you said it's over, right?" That's the kind of a reaction we are going to have in case of a tense mistake. So you have to learn English grammar properly. For that also there are videos in YouTube. You have to search for that. And also you have to increase your word power by searching for videos which are related to terminologies, scientific terminologies, and if geographical terminologies, animal names, world, country names, city names, places names. You can search like that in YouTube. You will get beautiful videos with excellent pronunciation, so that when you travel around the world, when you are in an international environment, it will be very helpful for you. Also, another one big challenge in uh, MNC level English is there are different regions in which English is spoken in a different way. That's like few words differ. For example, we have Indian English, we have British English, we have American English, we have Australian English, we have Irish English, or we have Scottish English. All these are English, but based on the region where it's spoken, so pronunciation of some words and the meaning of some words and the vocabulary slightly varies. Choice of words changes. So for that, you have to search it on Google. Commonly changing words when you travel, all those, and pick out the words, get their meaning, and check for their pronunciation. Saying that in British English, American English, Irish English, Google gives everything. Pronounce back and try 3 to 4 times. It's done. So now your English is up to the global standards just by the listening exercise. Now the second one is reading. Reading is very essential. You can read on a newspaper, or if you are, all newspapers are available on net. So whenever you are free, go to there and start reading the newspaper. Why I am emphasizing on reading a newspaper is very important thing is your not only your pronunciation and listening skill and ability to understand, you should be able to write. For that, spelling is very important. Only when you read, the first exercise for writing correct spelling starts. And also when you read, you will be paying more attention on that. Your concentration levels will be high, so your mind will grasp more. So it also increases. It's an advanced level of learning. Okay. So also search for your interest related topics in internet, and have a notepad and pen always. What are the new words you found? Write it down. Search for their meaning in Google. Write down the meanings, and revise these for 3 days. Write down it with the date in which you are making the note, and for the continuously for 3 days. Whenever you are framed, whenever you are having free time, go through that for few more words, and also check for the pronunciation in Google. Repeat the pronunciation 3 to 4 times, and automatically on the fifth time you will pronounce it correctly. That's all about pronunciation. And another one thing is spelling. If it's very hard, try to spell it out 3 to 4 times, or in the fifth time you spell it correct. Right? If not, still write it down 5 times. That's all. We are all see when you have to learn something new, we should learn as if we are a kid. That this is how we all learned on our school days, right? We all forget that, and we feel like should I learn like that again? But if we don't, we miss out a lot of things in life. Still, the whole world is there for us to learn. And then we should also start learning grammar books. That's very important and very essential practice which everyone should do, because you should know about the words and go for simple books which have a very good tabular column kind of thing, which has lot of word examples. Those kinds of things you have to start using it. And when I was on my call centers, I was asked to given some big reference book names for English. I have those book in my collection, but those are not which I read frequently. When I was on a railway station, I found some very simple grammar books. Learn English through Tamil. I'm a Tamilian from Tamil Nadu. I picked out those books and I started learning that first. And after that, the English grammar books were easy for me because I understood the concept. Now, the reference book is easy for me. So there's nothing wrong on, and you shouldn't feel bad or shy about what others will think if you read this book. If I have Renan Martin or some other prominent names, I forgot those. There were three books, and those kinds of books, people will think great of me. If I learn a local author book, a small book, people will underestimate me. Okay, don't do it in front of them. Do it on your private time. I used to read those small grammar books when I was traveling by train, when I was standing on the railway platform waiting for train. That's how I started learning, because when I entered into the BPO world, I was first selected for call center and I was rejected, saying that this person is English communication levels are not enough to speak on an international call center. Then I was on working on a non-voice role. Then I somehow developed the skills and got placed on an domestic process. Then I moved to international process. It was a long pathway, but on that pathway, what I did was I started reading grammar books. That's very essential. And also you can read books of your interesting interest topics. You can read encyclopedias. Those things will increase your word power. And again, the same pronunciation exercise. Search for difficult words on Google, pronounce and practice. Now the final thing is speak. Only theory alone doesn't help us. You need practical experience as well. The theoretical part is listening and reading. The practical part is speaking out and writing out. If you are a shy person, first don't try to speak on public. Have your content ready, read it loud. Write your own content, read it loud. First, start with your favorite book, read it loud. Then, write your content of your own. For example, write an essay about rain, about your future dreams. Write it out and read loud when you are alone. Then start speaking about it when you are with your friends, and form a group of people who will be able to correct you. That's like we call it as like-minded groups. If you are unable to do that, speak it on a video like me, upload it, and share it on YouTube, and check for friends, request for friends to comment on that. So when you ask like that, your friends will be able to comment and correct you on your mistakes. May not be on the common comment box in YouTube. They may also feel like what you will think of that, but you be ready for that. And also ask your free because many people will comment if you do a mistake. But still, if you are not okay with that, you can turn off the comment box. And so those kinds of facilities are also available with YouTube videos. If you are okay with that, get comments from many people, get suggestions from many people. Take it on a positive way. You are not going to lose anything if someone comments wrong about you. But if someone comments good about you, or someone gives you an improvement suggestion, and when you start implementing it, you are going to improve your own personality. The whole world may change, or they may pull you down, or you may lose a lot of opportunity because of others. But if you keep on growing yourself, if you keep on adding up your values, opportunities will be always there in the world. The whole world is open before us. Okay, so start doing that and improve your communication skills. Even I may have committed some mistakes on this video, so please comment about my mistakes on the comment box. I am okay to take it up, but no offensive comments, because blaming others is easy. Or I want you to blame my communication if it had went wrong somewhere, so that I can learn from that, but not personalized comments, and also not offensive comments. Some people are I had problem like Some people are posting offensive websites on my comment box, and I used to go and delete it. See, the law is very strict. If legally they found out, there'll be rigorous imprisonment. So please be careful about that. And also, after a few days, you will be able to. Once you start doing this, once you start speaking with your friends, and once you start speaking with your peer team, and once you start uploading and posting videos about on various topics like me, only the stage fear part will be there. That too will be get over once you are on the stage for the second or third time. So you can also become a public speaker. And there are a lot of tools. Even Microsoft Word is an excellent tool to correct your English grammar. And there are very specific tools like Grammarly. You would have seen a lot of times ads on YouTube and others regarding Grammarly website that says corrects English based on the situation for what you are drafting, office communication, or for personal communication, or for authoring a book. For everything they have various options, and based on that also they also make the conversation fruitful and easy to understand. They also help on choice of words. Like that, there are a lot of tools. Start using those and never step back. You can be an author. You can be anything that you want. During my school days, I would have spoken about this on the video, personality review video I took about Bill Gates. On that, I would have said, I was a student on school who was told you are fit for nothing. You are unable to write spellings. How you will work on in any office, you won't be able to be successfully employed and all those. And at that time my friends consoled me and said, there is a friend for all of us called Bill Gates. He has found out this Microsoft Word where you have a spell check option where you can correct your spelling mistakes and give it correctly to them. Like that has gone much advanced up to Grammarly. So okay friends, remember this three-way path, that the three main mantras for excelling in English communication, that's listen, read, speak. That's the three mantra. So if you follow this, listen to good English, read good English and grammar books, and listening is to good English TV channels and YouTube channels, and speaking first on private, then with your friends, then you can go to public on public speaking or on any social media domain. And once the stage fear alone is gone, you have a lot of tools like Grammarly, and also a lot of public speaking trainings going on. You can also make use of that if you want to that. And even those are happening on webinars now. And for people who doesn't know about webinars, it's something which will happen on internet, and they will give you a web link and a password or a code at that time. There may be some payments which you have to do. Once the code is in, the person will be giving a webinar. Now I am doing it on video, but it's not a live section, right? Webinars will be mostly live or sometimes pre-scheduled as well. They will also have FAQ sections on those kinds of things are called as webinars. If you are interested and if you get some good opportunity, do that as well. And share this video with many people and make this video as a great success. And also press the subscribe icon, and once you press the share icon, you will see a lot of social media logos. Share it on all the logos wherever you have accounts, so that you will automatically start getting a peer like-minded people. Also, if you have an option to comment on the post, whoever wants to learn English, text me to my WhatsApp number and watch this video. And if you want to comment something like, I want to learn good English and this is my WhatsApp number, like-minded people could join, like that you can also start commenting something. But please, no offensive comments sexually violating or kind of illegal adult things on the comment box. Please don't. That's something which makes me to be afraid when I ask people to comment. Okay, and that's illegal in India, the geography where I live. Okay, apart from that, do meaningful communication. That's the motto of our channel. Speak, 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 and we are speaking heroes. We have to speak and add value and meaning to the society where we live. Okay, that's something which we are focused on. So share this video, subscribe, and if you are rich, if you are a very high paid person, and if you think that you can support me financially to me and my channel, you have the join icon. There are various labs starting from 29 to rupees to 7,999. It's a monthly contribution. You can move out, but I don't know the move out procedure. So think before you start, contributing. All those will be net payments. So if you can do that as well. For all of you, my request is subscribe, share, press the thumbs up, and comment. You can even say it's good. It's I have to improve on these areas. Okay, like that. At least a word of comment will encourage me a lot. And when you start sharing, so many people and myself will be get benefited because of the popularity my channel gets and the revenue I get out of it. Okay, it's time to say bye. It's your Joel John J signing off from you. Bye.